Hey friends, welcome to Farah Insights, where curiosity meets knowledge, and ideas inspire action, and together we'll explore ideas that help us learn, grow, and see the world differently. Let's explore together. Imagine two companies. Both hire talented people. Both have access to technology. Both invest millions in research. Yet one company keeps creating breakthrough innovations, while the other struggles to stay relevant. Why? Is it because one company hires smarter employees? Or is there something happening behind the scenes that most people never notice? The answer lies in something invisible, but incredibly powerful. Organizational culture. Today, we're going to explore how Google built one of the world's most innovative cultures and what every student, entrepreneur, manager, and future leader can learn from it. Because great businesses don't just build products. They build environments where great ideas can grow. Part 1. What is organizational culture? Many people think organizational culture is about office design, dress codes, or free coffee. Those things are visible. But culture goes much deeper. Culture is the collection of shared values, beliefs, behaviors, and norms that guide how people think, communicate, and make decisions. Think of culture as the personality of an organization. It influences how employees solve problems, how leaders treat people, how teams collaborate, and ultimately, how organizations perform. A strong culture encourages people to contribute their best ideas. A weak culture creates fear, confusion, and resistance to change. As management expert Peter Drucker famously said, "Culture eats strategy for breakfast." A brilliant strategy means little if the organizational culture doesn't support it. Graduation Cap Research Insight. According to Edgar Schein, one of the pioneers in organizational behavior, culture exists on 3 levels. 1. Artifacts. Visible elements such as office layout, dress code, and rituals. 2. Espoused values. The organization's stated mission, vision, and beliefs. 3. Basic assumptions. Deeply rooted beliefs that unconsciously shape everyday behavior. The strongest organizations align all 3 levels. Part 2. How Google built an innovation culture. When Google was founded in 1998, it wasn't the first search engine. Companies like Yahoo and AltaVista already existed. So why did Google succeed? Because Google wasn't just creating better technology. It was creating a better environment for innovation. One famous example is Google's 20% time. Employees were encouraged to spend up to 20% of their working hours exploring projects outside their regular responsibilities. This simple idea led to products such as Gmail, Google News, AdSense. The lesson? Innovation doesn't always come from top management. Sometimes the best ideas come from employees who are given the freedom to experiment. Google recognized that creativity cannot be forced, it must be supported. Part 3. The power of psychological safety. Google wanted to understand why some teams performed better than others. So it launched an internal research initiative known as Project Aristotle. The researchers expected to find that the best teams consisted of the smartest employees. But the findings were surprising. The number one factor behind high-performing teams wasn't intelligence. It wasn't experience. It wasn't educational background. It was psychological safety. Psychological safety means employees feel comfortable sharing ideas, asking questions, admitting mistakes, and challenging opinions without fear of embarrassment or punishment. When people feel safe, they contribute more. When they contribute more, innovation increases. This is one of the most important discoveries in organizational behavior. Part 4. Culture versus perks. Many companies tried to copy Google. They installed beanbags, added game rooms, built colorful offices. But innovation didn't magically appear. Why? Because perks are not culture. Culture is reflected in everyday behavior. Do leaders listen? Do employees trust each other? Can people disagree respectfully? Is learning encouraged? Free lunches don't create innovation. Trust does. Respect does. Purpose does. Part 5. 4 lessons every leader can apply. Lesson 1. Hire for values as well as skills. Technical ability can be developed. Character is much harder to teach. Lesson 2. Create psychological safety. People should feel comfortable asking questions and sharing ideas. Lesson 3. Encourage learning instead of blaming mistakes. Failure often becomes the first step toward innovation. Lesson 4. Build a culture where curiosity is rewarded. Organizations grow when employees continue learning. Before we finish, I'd like you to reflect on one question. If someone joined your team today, would they feel safe enough to share a new idea? Or would they stay silent? Because the future of every organization depends on the ideas people are willing to speak, and the culture that allows them to do so. Google teaches us that innovation doesn't begin with technology. It begins with people. And people perform at their best when they feel trusted, respected, and inspired. Whether you're leading a company, managing a team, conducting research, or preparing for your future career, remember this. A healthy organizational culture is not a luxury, it is a strategic advantage. If today's video gave you a new perspective or sparked your curiosity, don't let the learning stop here. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to Farah Insights, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an insight. Stay curious, keep learning, and remember, one insight can change everything. See you in the next video.